Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning, and it's time for lunch with Al, or in this case, dinner with Al. Charles and I are going to have dinner, and this is the time where I interview ordinary people that have had interesting results on a whole food plant-based diet. Charles, how long have you been whole food plant-based?
Well, it's probably been almost 20 years, I think now.
20.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And what caused you to become whole food plant-based?
Well, I was at a health conference and I heard Dr. John McDougall
Hmm.
speak. And the same day I heard Dr. John Robbins speak. And I
Okay.
said, this makes a lot of sense. It wasn't the first time I had heard it, but it
Right.
was the first time I had heard it from them. And
Yes.
I thought, well, I'll give this a try.
Yes. And what benefits have you received for being whole food plant-based?
Well,
All of them.
all of them, let's see. Well, I did have some a little bit of high blood pressure, so
Yes.
that normalized.
Yes.
I also had high cholesterol, which
Yes.
that normalized, went
Right
down,
away.
right? And later, as I um, did more whole food, because it was just vegan,
Yeah.
but as I went more whole food, I also got rid of my acid reflux.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, that usually goes
I was
away.
on a prescription for
Yeah.
that.
Now
Right.
this go ahead.
No, I was on a prescription for that, and it would get severe at times, so
Yeah.
that was a relief. Uh-huh.
And I asked this of everybody. Did you notice any change in your energy?
Let's see. I might have been a little more energetic,
Oh, okay.
but
Interesting. A lot of
yeah.
well, you weren't that old when 20 years ago. You were a young stud.
Right. I was in my 40s, so
Yeah.
I didn't really have anything
Yeah.
too severe
Right.
going on.
Do you miss any of the food you used to eat?
Well, I would, except that now there are so many vegan alternatives
Yeah.
that pretty much anything I used to eat, I can find something that tastes at least as good as it used to.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, I should tell the audience now that you also have a wife that is called Chef AJ.
Right. So she makes very delicious food,
Yes.
and
We want to
also,
get a plug in.
yeah, that's right. And she makes really delicious food, and also it's not much effort for me. I just have to show up at the dinner table.
Yes,
So
I have that same
yeah.
same issue. Almost dropped the script here. Um, and I should also give you a little credit. You're sort of the man behind her videos, aren't you?
Well, I do produce the programs that we do,
And you do a lot.
and the
Yeah.
business, just the business side, the things that she doesn't want to do, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what marriages are about.
Yeah.
And have you ever been tempted to fall off the wagon?
Not really, because there are just so many delicious vegan
Yeah,
alternatives
yeah.
that the only reason I would fall off would be if I didn't know that something was.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
so I mean, I've sat next to people at restaurants who they thought it was a vegan mac and cheese and it wasn't,
Right.
and then the guest, she was horrified and had to send it back. Luckily, mine was okay.
Yeah.
So
One of my
yeah,
favorite restaurants that you've been there with me is Faux Fresh.
right.
And I go there so often they know me. So I forgot to mention I ordered a banh mi, which is Vietnamese sandwich, and I ordered chicken banh mi. Well, I didn't get faux chicken. I got real. I had two bites. I had to send it back.
Right.
All right.
One time I think I ordered. Let's see. There was a restaurant and they made these little veggie bowls,
Yeah.
and I ordered the veggie ones, and I put them in my car, and I had my dog in the car, but I hadn't driven more than a block, and my dog was going crazy wanting to get in that bag. So I knew, and I smelled it, and it was real chicken. So I knew
Yeah.
I went and took it back.
Yeah.
So I didn't need it.
So if you could give suggestion to someone that's either already whole food plant-based but struggling, or someone that's considering it, what suggestions would you give?
I would say, let's see, one of the things that helped me was, it sounded crazy at first, but was having vegetables for breakfast.
Oh,
It sounds like a crazy idea because you think, oh, I want to have my cereal for
yeah.
breakfast. Well, but the idea was to have vegetables first. So I got steamed vegetables, and these were cut up. Let's see, I think what was in it. It's called Cruciferous Crunch
Mm-hmm.
at Trader Joe's,
Mm-hmm.
and it has let's see, it has broccoli and cauliflower, I think, and it has Brussels sprouts. And so I'll steam it, and so it doesn't really have much taste. But the thing is, after you have kind of a bitter tasting vegetable, anything that you have the rest of the day in comparison is better. So then when I
Oh,
would have oatmeal, it's like having candy
well,
in
yeah, yeah,
comparison.
yeah.
And so, but another suggestion I would just say is maybe learn to make just a few dishes, at least a few dishes that you enjoy.
Yes, yeah,
And then it's not hard. But I think when people have trouble is when they don't know how to make anything,
yeah,
and so they're tempted to go back to the
yeah,
old way.
yeah. Very good.
Mhm.
Well, thank you, Charles.
All
I
right.
appreciate you being interviewed.
All right, Al.